This is a real do-it-yourself pool. We found a pool liner. I believe it was 12 by 20, and we got it for, I believe, $200. It's a really thick pool liner, and it was never used. It was a brand new pool liner. It came with a sand filter and all of the pipe attachments. And so we decided to, because it didn't come with any of the frame, we decided to build our own frame. So what we did, come on, don't be shy, come on. We put a deck off of the house. It's not completed yet, but we put a deck off of the house. We have a nice wide set of steps. At the bottom of the steps, we have a nice concrete pad, and we decided to put our pool right here. We can see the pool from the door. We have a glass door that goes into the living room, and right there is our kitchen where that one window is, and my wife could watch when me and the kids are swimming, and she's in the kitchen slaving, preparing our food. So this way here she gets some enjoyment too. Anyway, so what we did was we have a sawmill. We cut a bunch of white oak logs, and we made 6x6 poles for the supports. This is all white oak, and white oak is extremely water resistant. Next to black locust, it's one of the best that there is in this area. So we put up these poles. They're about 30 inches or 3 foot spacing. There was a refrigeration company that went out of business, and they had freezer panels. These are insulated panels for a walk-in cooler. They are about 4 inches thick, and they have rigid insulation. They've got galvanized steel on both ends, and they've got a white plastic type of liner on the outside of it. Anyway, so we dug our pool out. We made the base level. We put up our freezer panels, which are going to act as our walls. And right now what we're doing is we're putting a deck around the perimeter of it. We've got a big 12-foot deck over there, and I've got a 3-foot side walls, and this is going to be about 5.5 or 4.5 feet. A back deck. This is not really a deck for people to lounge out on. It's more of a deck to gain access around for cleaning. And everything that we did was in white oak. And like I said, we cut the trees down, we dragged the logs over to the mill, we milled the boards out, and right now I am in the process of finishing my rough framing. And as you can see over here, because we like the finished look of the 5/4 radius edge deck boards, we purchased the deck boards. But come on over here, let me show you something that'll really surprise you. This little bit of lumber here, that you're looking at $600. $600 for a little load of lumber. If I had to buy all of the wood that I used for this deck, I would probably be into it for $2,000 or $3,000. However, excuse me, I've got $600 in deck boards. I've got $200 in the pool liner with the filter and everything. So for $800, we're going to have a beautiful pool. We had it set up last year, but we didn't have this walkway around it. So right now I am putting that walkway in, and I'll show you something else that is interesting. You may want to see it. This is 1/2-inch poly tubing. Excuse me. And what this is our passive solar heater for the pool. We have a recirculating pump. The water was coming in probably in the neighborhood of about 70 degrees, which is actually kind of chilly. But it was coming out, when you cut the flow down low, it was coming out at almost like 90 degrees. This really works well. This is 300 foot of 1/2-inch tubing, and we have valves on it so that we can adjust the flow open or closed as we want to. That made a big difference in our pool last year. It was simple to make, and again, it's on one of these insulated panels. We had it painted black, but as you can see, the paint faded off. But anyway, That's our pool. I hope there'll be a part 2 to this video when it's all done in the summertime. Guys, have a great day. Thanks.